Hey, it's John.
Alvin.
And Sarah.
All right, and we're in Boston. We're at a Cybersecurity Summit for internal Cisco, and we've had a week of learning, so we're just going to talk about ththose things today.
I mean, we talked a lot this week about a bunch of different security topics. We talked about XDR, we talked about secure access, multi-cloud defense, NVM, which stands for Network, Visibility Management?
Network Visibility Module.
Yes. So we covered a lot of different topics this week. So we're just going to go through and cover a couple of them and how they apply to SASE and how they can help you with your security journey. So where do you guys want to kick it off?
Maybe start with Cisco Secure Access.
Okay.
Yeah, so Cisco Secure Access is obviously, if you've seen it, our new SSE solution, which is the Yang part of SASE, if you will. And personally, very impressed with how quick it's come to market and how quick Cisco, how much effort and time and energy and soul and power and love that it feels like that Cisco has put into this product. To go out there and really make us a player in that SSE market. And it's it's a completely organic product. So it's not we didn't go buy 10 companies and munge them together. We built this from the ground up in the last year. And it's looking solid.
Right, yeah, and the idea is to make it, of course, look more like our security products that we already have in place and having that more unified experience.
Yeah, that's a really good point because, Cisco is moving to something we call magnetic design philosophy, which came from the Meraki world, right? And so all of our products in the next 18 months are going to look the same, and Cisco Secure Access is one of those products. And it's very clean, it's not cluttered, everything is easy to find, it's all in one dashboard, and everything that Cisco builds from a software perspective is going to look like that in the next 18 months.
Yeah,
cool.
A proper design language seems like a good move for us, just because we all use mobile devices. Each of the two major competing ones, they have their own design language that informs you that when you look at a screenshot of it, you know exactly what it is, and Cisco should have that type of thing too.
Yep.
Right, and it's not even just the design of the product, it's having the management of your internet policies and your private access policies all in one management plane. So that's also huge for the product.
Yeah, one of the things I like specifically about it is how it's able to integrate with some of our other security tools already. Mm-hmm. So we're able to bring in the things we've learned from Duo Health Agent and lump that in with Cisco Secure Client. And because Cisco Secure Client is the client for the solution, we now get the information straight into the client, so we don't have you downloading 11 agents.
Yeah, I really like the fact that it's a full duplex security product too. So, if you make connections from workstations, if you make connections from IPsec connections anywhere, you have the ability to secure connections coming in, going out from any direction, which is pretty unique in the SSE business.
Yeah, and built in a major cloud service provider, it allows for us to scale this out to the whole world pretty quickly. So not only did we build it fast, we're making it accessible fast.
Yep.
Right, and that has to do with our partnership with AWS, because we're using their data centers for the meantime while we're in GA, and then after that we're going to continue building at our own environment as well.
Yeah, and since we're using some of their cloud native technologies, we're able to do things like faster IPsec tunnels instead of saying, hey, just build it on GRE, stuff like that.
Man, I tell you what else I like. You talking about partnerships, I really like the DEM integration that we have specifically with Apple, because Apple a couple of years ago, they went to a single design language, but they also went to a containerized security model on their iOS devices, and now we're leveraging that along with some ThousandEyes intellectual property to make the iOS devices visible from end to end, and that helps IT administrators who are trying to troubleshoot.
Don't get me started on relays and quick and mask.
Man.
Seriously, that's pretty cool technology too. We've added that in, so even in the most latent connection scenarios, we're able to continue to allow connections instead of saying, just run it over TCP, it'll work. It won't.
Yeah, I really like the quick, specifically the quick protocol. There was a really good demonstration or slide this morning. One of the leaders was talking about how quick narrows the number of connections that you're doing when you're doing TCP, continuous TCP handshakes with a ZTNA product. Because with quick, it's one connection and it's up. With TCP, it's back and forth and lots of packets and lots of rechecking.
Another cool thing that I saw out here, because I had not really been paying attention to the other security solutions, to be honest, was XDR.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit. I mean, first of all, everybody thinks XDR is like SIM technologies, and we're not going to talk about the other SIM. But I'm pretty excited that we're able to actually provide something that takes all the tools that we've sold or have tried to sell and started to integrate them, and then also brought in the ability to connect with third-party vendors, and that's something that our XDR does pretty well. That one is one that we've done a lot of integrations with some of our acquisitions. They're very clean. I like it.
Right, and that's huge because one of the statistics that G2 throws around a lot of the time is that our customers on average have 76 different security products.
Yeah.
So having XDR be not that one management plane, but a tool that can help you downsize some of those security tools and have an automated response based on data like that's huge. And
the prioritization of that data. Yeah. Oh my goodness! I think one of the other things that was really cool, I mentioned this earlier. I was like, oh, we don't need them to be like a Cisco's secure client customer in order for them to utilize this. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and get on our competitors, but like they seriously require you to use their EDR to get their XDR. We're not doing that. That's really cool. So we're not saying buy everything from us. You could, though. It's okay.
Yeah, so that kind of goes back to what I was talking about with Cisco Secure Access earlier. It's truly an a la carte solution. I mean, you don't have to use our endpoint. You don't have to use our SD-WAN product. You don't have to use, we don't force you into a cloud provider. We don't force you into an XDR solution. It's truly a la carte. So it's out there to truly help you secure your environment in the cloud and off the cloud.
So if I want to use a firewall to connect to it, I can?
Yeah, you sure can. Yeah.
I mean, that kind of leads us into our next topic about multi-cloud defense, right? That's the other big thing that we've learned a lot about today. And a lot of our customers have multiple different cloud environments, right? They have AWS, they have Azure, Google Cloud. The challenge of not only networking all those different environments, but then also securing all those different environments' communications together is something that Cisco's really moving forward with in the future.
Oh, so like we're putting our firepower inside of each cloud? Is that what we're doing?
Well.
It's not really that, though. It's actually utilizing our acquisition from Baltics to be able to put a, not firepower, but being able to put a firewalling capable technology inside of the cloud and utilizing cloud native protocols and feature sets to be able to pull off segmentation and things like that. We don't want to be in a scenario where we're like, oh, just put our NGFW up there and use the same policy set as you do in the data center. Why? They're not even talking IP. It makes no sense.
So what else impressed you guys this week?
So I was going to say that my favorite part of this event is unlike Live and unlike Impact, where those are huge, you got 20,000 plus people, this event is only about 600 people, way more intimate. All of us are specialists, so everybody deep dives real deep into all the technology, which has been really interesting to see, right? Just a blend of different security teams coming together.
You know, I like that because one of the things that I've really felt this week is that, Cisco did quite a bit of realignment recently to get customers more aligned with the security focus that we have. And it feels like a security company. Mm-hmm. All the FUD, but that's kind of what it is, out in the market talking about, oh, we don't take Cisco seriously as a security company. I feel like with Cisco Secure Access, the new XDR, multi-cloud defense, we're a security company. We're a force to be reckoned with in the market. So, and I feel that for the first time this week. I feel that, right here. So,
for me, it's kind of a pivot, but like things like the Women in Cyber event, an announcement of a new leader in Women in Cyber event who is a woman, and also CBP meetup. I thought that was pretty cool. Cisco, Cisco.
No acronyms.
Connected Black Professional. So it's a global ERO that allows for us to be able to connect with other Black people all around the world that work within Cisco. And I thought that was pretty cool that while obviously the big push is cybersecurity and things like that, Cisco stayed true to its culture and values by being like, no, we do need to have things for people of diverse backgrounds because that's who we are. We're Cisco.
Just on a completely non-technical note, one of the reasons that Cisco gets named, best place to work year after year after year is stuff like that.
Yeah.
is that, we include everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you look like. You can have purple hair,
Purple
for
hair.
example. Black, white, Asian, purple hair, whatever you want to do. Tattoos, I got one of those. Doesn't matter. This is the inclusive place.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
It's great.
I've certainly enjoyed it.
Awesome place
Yep.
to be.
What else? Well, I guess to switch gears a little bit, do you guys have any New Year plans that you're getting into?
I mean, our team has been traveling so much. Like, this Boston trip is, I think, the second week in a row that a lot of us have been traveling. We're traveling again next week. So we have a lot of upcoming customer events. We have a lot of training that we're doing with internal and customers. We're working on our lab. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. Yeah. So we're busy turning our lab into a multi-cloud environment, true multi-cloud environment. We're turning up Microsoft Entra ID as our main ID provider for our lab. Going to GCP, probably gonna hook up with Oracle Cloud as well. So that's happening right now. And then, like she said, we're all traveling. Customer events. I'm back to back for 5 weeks with some security road shows, several big customer EBCs, all over the country, not just where I live in Texas. So,
Well,
yeah.
all of the above for me, but I'm gonna. I like to cook, so I'm excited about Thanksgiving and Christmas
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
cooking
Nice.
purposes.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. All right. So another wrap-it-up question is, what is the most frequent customer scenario that you're seeing right now in the market?
I mean, a lot of my customers, I work in a lot of competitive scenarios. They'll have already purchased an SSE, not non-Cisco or something like that, but they'll still be running AnyConnect or another VPN solution. And I mean, it's kind of a waste. We already mentioned Cisco Secure Access, so that's a pretty good address to the market. It's a very pro Cisco answer, but it's a problem that needs to be solved, and I see it a lot.
You sort of stole mine, Alvin, but yeah, VPN replacement and the ongoing evolution of what Cisco Secure Access and Cisco Secure Endpoint are becoming, and that's every conversation now.
Right.
ZTNA and VPN and the reasons why you need both still.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm seeing with my customers, a lot of them have implemented SD-WAN, but only one of their branches in that SD-WAN actually has internet access. And a lot of those branches then have to go back to that headquarters or whatever to go out to the internet. And they need something like an SSE in order to protect those different branches because they don't have a security stack at those different locations. So that's my most common one that I'm still seeing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say thanks for watching. Let's Get SASE. We appreciate all of you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like to see other stuff we're coming out with. It's going to be a good season. It's going to be an exciting season. Got a lot of great content coming up for you on the road and at home. So yeah, thanks for joining us for season 2 of Let's Get SASE. We're in Boston this week, but we're going to be all over the place next week. So coming to a city near you. So buckle up.